I also did realize that towards the end of last night's stream I was a little bit tilted, and I think you know, I can't really expect much. First stream coming back after a bit, and now I'm trying to put myself into a schedule, so I can only hope I can go up from here, right? In any case, yeah, probably shouldn't have been as tilted as I was yesterday, last night. So hopefully we can be a little more optimistic today and have a better day, better evening. You know, just a long day, and finally being able to come home, well, be home the entire time, but you know, after doing a bunch of work, a bunch of chores, being able to sit down and mindlessly try to figure out how to drive fast. That was silver off the mark. Shades of yesterday. Started off getting silver on the first track of the fall map. So far so good. I'm going to lose a lot of time on that. Yep, let's restart. And yeah, I did talk a bit about Trackmania, Burnout, my new mic, and the videos I've been making for it, or with it rather. I'm still only in one monitor, so I have to pick up my phone every so often and hope that that stays up to date. Because yes. And will I be able to gain ground here? I almost did. Even hitting the wall, I almost kept more ground on that. Okay, so these turns I gotta figure out where it is that I need to stake on. Steak? Steak. Even though I didn't have steak. Well, I had, you know, slices of meat. Not quite steak though. Kind of like fajitas, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. Yes, a little bit of radio silence. I just want to get a groove going on this map. I hit the wall again. Yeah, so the way this game handles, I've said before yesterday, it's in between a simulation and an arcade game. There's not a whole lot in depth into the game like a simulation is, but you do need to keep a lot of those, like, okay, what's the best way to take a turn? You don't want to hit any walls. You don't want to drive off the track like I almost did there. You don't want to drive on the grass. Oh, you know, all the normal basic stuff like that that you can get away with in other arcade games. Arcade racers, I should say. Okay, that was a lot faster. That was a lot faster. No new metal after that. I'm a bit upset. Okay, well, just gotta keep optimizing this run here. Dang it. And yeah. Let me see what else I can do about this, you know? Nope. I keep doing that, man. And that's the thing about racing games. You just end up doing the same thing over and over again, and you just gotta find the right line. You gotta be able to discipline yourself on the pedals. Figure out where to let go of the gas, where to hold it down, when to drive straight, when to turn the car. And that's still not a new time. 20 seconds flat is gold. So we got a ways to go, because we still need to get author. And that's really my main goal here. One thing that I really don't like about this game in particular is that they never tell you where author is. You gotta just find it. It is a calculated distance, and you can't look it up. It's a percentage away from gold all the time. So it's not actually like, it can never be like 5 seconds ahead of gold. It's gotta be within, I think, 3 seconds, 3 or 2 seconds. But that's an awful lot to take off after hitting gold in most of these maps. Some of these maps you can find, okay, this is what the author did because there's a shortcut, or there's a jump, or something, but this is a very linear track, and it's just a matter of finding that one groove where you don't have to turn too much on those S's that we keep failing in. I keep failing in, I should say. Well, all the blame is on me. See, fell into that trap again. Let me see. Okay. That's a lot cleaner. Alright. I'm just chipping at my time right now. Thousandths at a time. About like 5 thousandths at a time. I'm gonna take the break early to gain all the speed there. I'm gonna take the break early to gain the speed here. And that should keep me ahead of my shadow by quite a bit. And there's school. Ayo. Alright, making sure everything else is running just fine. Let's go ahead and refresh my phone just in case. Alright, phone's back in working order. And let's take this track one more time. Just gotta go for the author. Right, so I gotta do what I did before, which is let go of the gas early, pick up the... Ooh, come on, come on, come on. That's still faster. Oh no, I lost so much speed on the end there. Okay, we almost made that work, and we gained a 1/10 of a second there too. That's huge. Come on. Oh, rub the wheels. Rub the tires on the walls. That's not going to get me anywhere. Not in this game. Nope. Rubbed it again. Okay. It's just a matter of finding that line. Once you start, you zip coast. You just gotta take the brake here. Speed up there. Ah, hit the wall there. Not good. Let's go again. And this map is really, like, yesterday I was talking about checkpoints and that it's beneficial at times. This is not one of those tracks. Because this track is all momentum, and just being able to ride that momentum as long as you possibly can without having to give up too much room. There we go. It's like the sooner I brake for that turn, the better I get out of it. That's still not Arthur. 19.59. So we gotta keep digging here. I know these first few episodes are going to be a bit short because these tracks are a bit short, but I do know that if they follow anything like last season's, there's going to be some that are going to be like 40 seconds, 50 seconds long, and that's including an author medal. So what I do hope though is that a lot of these maps stay like this, where they make sense. Some maps from last season didn't make any sense at all. They were a little bit of counterintuitive, to say the least. And I still got gold on most of them. I got gold on all of them. I got author on most of them. And the ones that didn't make the most sense were the ones that I didn't really get author on, or didn't really care to get author on. But I did get pretty far in that regard. I keep finding more speed off of this map. It's amazing. I mean, I hope I do, you know, trying to get author here. But like being able to consistently, you know, get speed out of this map without having to dig too hard for it is always like reassurance that I'm doing the right thing and playing the game right. Okay, that's not gonna work. Nope, that's not gonna quite work either. Let's see. No. Card. I took a bad turn. I took a bad line. I was not going to recuperate any time on that. I did the same thing again. I just can't go wide on those turns, dude. That's what kills me. Oh! I chipped the wall just barely. Just threw a ton of weight on my car because of that. Nope, went the wall again. This was a pretty good turn, pretty good line that I had this time around. I'm kind of mirroring it now, but I gave up too much room at the beginning there, so I'm not really gonna make any of it up. Sometimes you have to go slow to go fast, but in Track Mania it's all about finding that one little window where you can go slow, and then immediately hit the gas again. Actually, I don't think this car's gonna stick it, because again, this car is very hard to steer, especially when going fast. I want to try another line here, see if I can get any extra speed out of it. Not quite. I'm gonna try that a few more times here. So instead of taking the turn narrow like I usually do, I want to try and take it a little bit wide. Still not getting enough speed out of it. And just like make it so I don't really have to stop or like let go of the gas. Let's see. See, there's a lot of speed there, but it's so hard to control at that point. There we go. Made it work. That is not author! I gotta get under 19. That's the only place author's gotta be at this point. Under 19 seconds. Sub 19. Android 19. What? What else? Which one's Android? Android 19 is the guy. The guy with the straight black hair. Isn't it? No, that's 17 actually. 16 is the army man with the red mohawk. 18 is the girl. 19 is the guy android. Yeah, it's gotta be. Right? No, 17. So what's 19? Is 19 the clown? I think it's, I mean, he may not be a clown, but that's what I think of when I look at that image of Android 19. Pretty sure that's 19. I don't know, the naming convention of the androids in Dragon Ball didn't really ever make any sense. Dr. Gero, you're such a madman. Of course, go figure, androids 18 and 21 are both girls. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean in regards to the naming convention there. What else? Okay, that's not getting me anywhere. 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna refresh my phone one more time. I know I gotta do this a lot, I'm sorry. But it's the only way you can look at chat without having to alt tab, and my phone decides to like not show chat after a while. So yeah, I gotta refresh it every so often to make sure that, hey, it still works. Okay. Nope, that's not getting me anywhere. I may be able to pull something off, I'm not sure. Oh, I can. Oh, I can't. Oh, no, I can't. Man, that's a lot of speed there if I can hold it. I just gotta be very aggressive on the wheel. Without hitting the walls, of course. Nope, that's not gonna work. Man, that line is so refined at the beginning here. Ah, that time I just didn't turn. I was like, my car's gonna make it. No, it's not. Okay. Nope, not gonna make it again. What else? Oh boy. My mind's drawing in blank now. Like I said, I wasn't gonna have a whole lot to talk about today from everything that I dumped out tomorrow, or yesterday rather. I had a lot to talk about yesterday apparently. Today I don't feel as chatty, I guess. I still gotta talk because I gotta, you know, not have radio silence, because that's not fun. Especially if I don't have a face cam on or webcam on. What else? So yeah, my goal or intention, let's do that. Let's do a long time goal, long time intention, or yeah, whatever. Long time goal for this channel, Twitch channel, YouTube channel, so on and so forth. So I have 25 tracks to go through. This is track 2 of 25. I'm doing 1 track a day, so that would last me 25 days. Now that's not going to be 25 days straight, because I probably won't be streaming this on the weekends, Saturday, Sunday. And I'm not sure if I'll even stream at all. I probably should in order to keep, you know, everything going, momentum going. Yikes. And going with that, there is a game coming out in the near future that I look forward to buying and playing, which is Cyberpunk 2077. And we know that that game is rated M for mature for very good reasons. And so, with that said, I intend, there's a new word for you guys, I do intend to stream that game on Twitch, or anywhere really, so long as I can stream the game. Preferably on Twitch, on this channel, so I can continue growing it. And because of it being rated M, just for safety of not getting in trouble with Twitch, which I probably won't because I don't have any viewers, I would put my stream at a mature level for that time. So there will be, so my streams will be age gated, just for safety of viewers. I don't want, you know, some kid, some girl to run into my channel and, you know, end up saying something that they otherwise shouldn't. So yeah, I'm a typically family-friendly person just by default. It's not like I'm forcing myself to be this. I am this. This is me. This is my persona. This is how I act in the real world. This is how I act on stream. This is how I act online. It shouldn't be any different from one to the next. And so yeah, if you're streaming as well or making videos, and you're worried about that as well, it's like there are ways to get around it. You know, YouTube, you can't have any language for the first minute of the video, and then it's free for all after that. That's still super dumb that's how they do it, but hey, it's better than an alternative where you can't do it at all. But yeah, like, you should always just make content that you like, content that you enjoy, that you think, you know, that you think you watch, content that you like to watch. And I know it sounds a little egotistical, I know that can sound whatever, but at the end of the day, it's like, you gotta be able to like what you're doing in order to be good at it, and you gotta be able to like the final product, you know? You gotta be satisfied with it. And so yeah, you should watch your own stuff, you should, you know, look at different things, look at comments, take criticism, take notes, find ways to improve yourself all the time, every time, wherever you're at, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Whether you're playing video games online, you're hitting a ball with a bat or with your foot, or if you're working elsewhere in a desk office. You know, any criticism is going to be necessary for you to grow. And I know that, and believe me from personal experience, if you're in an office setting, you don't want to take criticism because you feel like you're doing your job the best you can already. And I know it can be a little dreary and so on. I'm with you 100% there. But you know, it's just something that goes with the job, and you just gotta be able to just look past it and say, okay, I'll take that criticism and I'll just put it in my back pocket. And when you go home the next day, or you go home that day, you just, you know, start, look at yourself, think about what you're doing, think about how you're taking care of yourself, how you're reacting to situations. Make sure you're doing everything right and proper, and that you're doing things to your satisfaction. What else? But yeah, I do plan. There's the word again. I just can't get away from it. I'm sorry. When I start playing games and I have to get my brain to go on autopilot, I just make up words. I can't help it. So, and yeah, if you're ever around me, if we ever talk a lot, especially in competitive games, if I give a bad call out, it's only because I'm giving you a synonym. Like, that's it. So, like, instead of saying, I don't know, so, like, I said this yesterday on stream as well. I don't play a whole lot of Overwatch, but I do from time to time, and I always say Widowmaker is Black Widow, because they're both widows. They're both, you know, based on the same concept, essentially. Based on the name of a spider. Ow. And so, yeah. I mean, I know Black Widow is a certain different thing, but, you know, you get the whole idea. And yeah, so if I say Widowmaker, or if I say Black Widow instead of Widowmaker, like, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. There's only one Widow in all of Overwatch so far. At least that's named Widow. So you can, like that's forgivable, right? I don't have to say the right name. Can I just say Widow? I should probably just say Widow and leave it at that. But for whatever reason, you know, that's not the first word that comes out of my mouth when I want to say Widowmaker. So, go figure. It also doesn't help that, like, I listen to a lot of 70s music, and so it's probably a link between Black Widow and the song Black Betty by Ram Jam and a number of other groups that covered it. So, yeah, it's like you're saying Black Betty pretty quick. Again, I can't speak. You're saying Black Betty pretty quick in the Ram Jam song. So that's where that mantra comes from. It's like, whatever's the quickest way I can say Widow. And for whatever reason, Black Widow is the first thing that comes to mind. And then Black Betty's the other thing that comes to mind. And then Widowmaker comes to mind after all of that. So yeah, my brain is backwards on that, but that's only because I want to give the call out as quick as possible. And apparently not as accurately as possible. So that's where that train of thought goes to. So anyways, about Cyberpunk 2077. For the third time now, while we've gone into a different rabbit hole, and I can't get brought here into the track. Let me get a few laps here with some minor radio silence. Hold on. Okay. A few laps here with some radio silence, and see if I can actually get author metal out of this track real quick. That's not gonna work. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta take that wide. Keep forgetting. Nope. Can't do that with that track. With that set. It's like, this is a somewhat counterintuitive track, because it's like, okay, you have to stop short on the first turn, but then on the second turn, you just gotta go full bore and hold on to that steering wheel. It's such a different approach. I may be able to squeeze out sometime here. Nope. And then finding the way to dip your car into that turn so you don't lose it is also difficult. There we go. I'm in competition here. No. Yeah, let's focus a little bit on getting a good score here. Good author here. We've kind of been just on autopilot for a little too long now. Nope. Come on. No, come on. Turn, car, turn. Turn! That's why I stopped short at the beginning of that turn, because I just can't hold that momentum. And I keep trying to, but there's just no way to do it. At least I'm not smart enough to do it, or pure enough to do it. right now. So I'll just take the L on the first half, and let's focus on this last half of the track. Nope. Okay, let's come on. Let's get it. Nope. Oh, this is annoying, isn't it? Nope. 1 second. Okay, that's still going. That's still going. Okay. Making sure everything's still running smoothly in the background. So far, so good. At least from my viewpoint. Man, I took that turn the first time around so quick. Like, that's such a good track, a good lap on that track. It's going to take a bit for me to imagine that. Nope. Nope, nothing there. Like I said, just some radio silence for now. I really want to get author on this. Like, that's the goal of this series, to try and get author on as many tracks as I can possibly get out of this fall selection. Also, due to some conversations going on in a Discord channel, I found a new notification that I'm going to be using for one of my things on stream. And yeah, I think I'm going to use that for donations. But I just got to remember to actually take the video, you know, grab the clip and use it and turn it into the appropriate files to turn it into a notification. That will be fun. It's easy enough anyways. Small, like 4 or 5 second clips like that is very, very simple. It's just a matter of whether I want to do any editing to it to make it like quicker or you know, shorter or unique. But probably not. We'll see. It's all in the air right now. Turn. There you go, car. There you go. Oh, I lost it. I lost it. I lost it. That back turn, man. If you're not ready for it, it just kills you. Just throws you out. Leaves you abandoned. Haha. Turn. Nope, no turn. Still no turn. Hey, this car does not like turning. Not when it's fast. And I need it to be fast, and I need it to turn. Just do this a little bit, get some, you know, some long laps on under our wheels here, our tires. Ow! Let me try to perfect our mistakes here and get in that groove where we can make the lap every time. That's the end goal here, aside from getting author medal, which is the primary goal. I'm going to turn on Ghost here in a second. I didn't do this yesterday because the track was fairly simple. We got author, and I didn't really care about like really trying to perfect the track any more than what I did. Ow! I got a lot of time on that to start with. No! This car, man. It does not turn. Jeez. It's so hard to find that part where it's like I can full steer it without it sliding. And it just doesn't do it. It refuses. There we go. I let go of the gas a little too much there. Either way, it's a competitive turn, a competitive time. Just gotta get back under the wheel here and increase our time. We're getting there. We're starting to get our sea legs back. Took that turn real bad again. That's fine. Like right now, we're just trying to get back in our groove here. Get back in the rhythm, run our routes. Run our sets. As the great Dan Giesling would say. Dan Giesling, for more clarity there. Nope, that's not going to work. Alright, let's get Ghost going. Well, load some Ghosts. Let's refresh our mobile phone here. Check our chat as well on Streamlabs. Alright, everything's good there. Everything's good here as well. Alright, resume. Get our Ghost back on stream. There we go. Alright, everyone's cutting the corner short like that. Everyone's doing the same thing I'm doing. Okay, okay. What else is new here? Wow, those guys up front really keep speed. Okay. Let's find out what they're doing. Let's find out what these guys are doing. I had to let go of the gas there to not hit the wall. Oh, oh, a lot of speed here, a lot of speed. Oh, no, no! 20 people, yes. But you see, I got Ghost, and all of a sudden I'm starting to break records here. I almost broke my personal best there on the last lap if I didn't lose it. Ah. Come on. I hope I didn't quit that wall. It doesn't seem like it. I can keep a whole lot of speed off that turn. More than I thought I could. Alright, there's my personal best. That's still not author, and that's still not sub 19. I'm upset. Alright. Now it's a race. Now we got something to go for here. We're not just driving in circles. We're actually trying to... Ugh. Just something about having more Ghosts here. Aside from, like, mirroring their lines, it's also like, oh, I can actually just hold the gas in certain areas that I didn't think I could. I lost a lot of turn, whatever, speed, words, because I keep hitting that sidewall there on the boost. I keep trying to cut it. A little too hard there. A little too quick. We're getting it though. Oh, no, that would have been it. Ah, Okay, what's his time here? 18.82 or 18.3. I don't think I'm gonna hit 18.2. I'm hoping for 18.6, and that's being very optimistic. I'd be lucky. I'd be perfectly fine with an 18.8 if it gives me the author. But I'm not gonna be happy until I get author. Either way. I'm just really hoping that author is at 19 seconds flat. Because gold was at 20 seconds flat, so that's a possible indicator there. Jeez. Oh, overturned it. Because I let go of the gas a little early there to cut the turn, and I oversteered it because the car just didn't have the momentum to keep it rolling straight while I was turning. That sucks. And now I have too much momentum and the car refuses to turn. I can't find that happy medium. Let's see. Okay, taking it wide helps this time around. Well, I really did lose a lot of speed at the beginning there. I'm going to regain it right here at the end though, yep. Wow. Yep. This is really a lot of a give and take kind of a track. It's like you give up a lot at the beginning and you take it back at the end, or you give up a lot or you take a lot at the beginning and you give up a lot at the end. It's hard to find that seam where you can keep it going relatively well throughout the entire track. And it seems like giving it up early helps a lot to getting a better score, a better time. One day I'll be able to say words right. When that happens, the world will never know. Turn! It's so hard. The turn, man. I have Hot Wheels that turn sharper than this. Come on. Oh no, I chipped the I freaking just barely hit the wall. You saw the sparks. That's a shame. Yeah. I'm really trying hard on this time. Like, I really want to get author. And then we'll fool around for a few more laps. You know, run a few victory laps after that. And then transition to something else. I'm not entirely sure what. I don't want to go back to Rocket League because, yeah, it was a little bit depressing. It was fun going to... It's always fun playing Rocket League. It's just not an easy game to stream. Because there's a lot of people who do stream it already. And then at the same time, there's not a whole lot of new people who stream it. So it's like, nah, it's just... rather just watch the guys that already do this stuff. I know you can say the same for any game, but Rocket League has been one of those games for years now. Where that happens, so. And I know I shouldn't care about the audience. I shouldn't care about viewership at this point. I should just care about doing my, you know, running my sets and doing what I enjoy. But that little piece of mine, you know, in the back of my head is like saying, you gotta do something that gets people in here, you know? You gotta play something that gets people's attention. And at the same time, something that's not gonna make me look bad. Or look like a bad person. Oh, come on! No, I lost it! I had to slow down a little bit at the end there. Ah. This track is killer, dude. It's so simple. Like, these two tracks are so simple. But they require just the perfect amount of steer. Ow. Like, the first track was a gimme. The first track, you get your author, you go home, you eat your apple pie. And this one is like, nah, you're gonna go into the coal mines for a little bit, and you gotta find that diamond in the rough. I mean, I'm starting to get the roof a lot better now, though, for these ghosts. It's just a matter of optimizing my turn here. Okay, I don't see my ghost yet. Oh, I see him now. No, 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 no. No. Ah, I got so much speed off of that back end. It's insane. Oh, car's not gonna turn. Yeah, that's instant restart. Oh, turn. Alright. I mean, I really don't want to go on autopilot. I do apologize that I just keep repeating stuff, but like, I really want author on this track. So I can't just go into a conversation right now. At least not a conversation of my own. Let me see. Turn, car, turn. No, it refuses, dude. I gotta find the line. That's not the line. No, that's not it either. This track, dude, it's gonna make me lose my mind. Turn. Okay, this is competitive. This is competitive. If I can hold my speed on here. Oh, I got it. This should be it. Sub 19, and that's still not author. Oh, that hurts. That hold on, that hurts. Just break 19 seconds, and it's still not enough. It's still not enough. Hold on here. That's upsetting. On the other side, though, we are top 400 for what it's worth. But it don't mean nothing to me until I get the author. Oh, I must have grounded the wall down to a pace there. Still can't churn. Mm-hmm. 18.823 is the fastest driver right now on this list of opponents. Yikes. Well, I did say 18.8. Well, 18.6 was actually, which is, I still think is doable. I'm just hoping that author is in 18.6, because holy hell. Turn. Like, if that turn was any wider, this would be a lot easier to track. Granted, you could say, well, you gotta also be faster. I could be fine with that. Just give me room to drive. I mean, I'm going to brake. I got to turn. I understand that. Just give me a little more room on this track, and I can hit author, no problem. No, I countered steered too early. I had to counter steer too because I was losing too much speed on that turn. There we go. Oh my goodness, I just went into light speed. And I lost it because I hit the brakes a little bit. Yeah, okay. Okay, I found light speed. I just gotta figure out how I did that. Oh, it's almost there. There is a groove. There is actually a groove where I do not have to brake on this turn, and I gotta find it. I think this is it. It's close. But is it close enough? It's close enough. It's close enough. It is close enough. 18977 now. Still not moving anywhere on the leaderboard, but it's an improvement. And I found a better line. I finally found a line that I was looking for earlier. And I finally got that to work. It's winning me so much speed on the front end, but I'm glad to figure out how to keep it going on the back end. Oh, almost. Gotta take that turn super wide. Gotta enter it super wide. Oh, it's competitive. I was from there until I hit the wall. Did it again. That wall is the bane of my existence. If that, like I said, if that turn was any wider, at least the exit, this would be a lot easier of a track. It would be a lot more fun of a track too, because you get so much momentum out of that turn. Be a little bit conservative on the front end here. I'm still doing better than my personal best. Still doing better. I'm losing it a little bit. Losing it a little bit. Gaining. 18.95. 2/200ths of a second at a time, apparently. Alright, we gained a few spots. We gained like 12 spots in the United States leaderboard. So we were at 380 something, and now we're at 360 something. Turn. Oh, there is a gap there. There is a gap there. I just gotta time that counter steer perfectly. There. Oh! It's so hard to keep your speed on this track. It sucks. It's so painful. It's like, it's one of those tracks where you just gotta dot your T's and cross your I's, you know? See if someone actually catches on that, what I just did there. Let me see. And I do realize that it can be a bit, in regards to like cursive writing, that it can be a little bit disorienting to read text where your T's aren't crossed and your I's aren't, because it's essentially the same shape. But if you are proper at writing cursive, there is a noticeable difference. And the difference is that your T's should be taller than your I's. Your T's should always be taller than your I's, and I know people are going to take that out of context, but whatever. And like whenever you start to make your line for to draw the, you know, in cursive, like it really should look a lot more like an L. Yeah, like it's like an L just without the loop and like about half the size. And then you cross it, and then you have your T, and then your I's are always low. It's just a little mound for you to put a dot over it. It shouldn't be tall at all. Your I's should never be high. That's just a good life lesson overall. But yeah. So yeah, you can read cursive without dotting your I's and crossing your T's. You just gotta, you know, I'm rambling a little bit and I'm starting to lose speed. so I probably should stop. I was getting, I'm just a little too confident now. It's like, I just broke my personal record like 3 times now. And looks like it's going to be a bit till I get to do it again. Oh, such a shame. Such a shame. I want Arthur! Give me Arthur! Me want Arthur! Grr! Oh, I found Lightspeed again. I somehow found Lightspeed again. I had to let go a little bit, but that should still give me a personal best. No, it won't, because I had so much momentum at the end. No. I just gotta use the voice at the end there. I just gotta trust my car and not destroy it. So far, so good. So far, so good. Turn. Turn. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Dude. 18.85. Ah. 18.85. And it's still not enough. Where are you, author? Where are you? Let's try again. Oh, I found Lightspeed again and I gave it up because I'm an idiot. I'm a dum-dum. I found Lightspeed again. This is revolutionary. I keep my wheel straight. I got a new record. Hey! Did it. There it is. Author. Hey. Jeez, it really made me work for that. Here's the lap. That's such a clean lap. And it's still not fast enough for my liking. Now that I... Oh wait, it went to the next lap. No, no. Give me back. Take me back. We're not supposed to be here yet. Oh, it's a nice map. No, don't tell me that. Okay, we may not get Author next tomorrow. Ice tracks are really, really difficult. Like this isn't difficult at all. Like this fall 2020, this track here, this isn't difficult. It's just tedious, but not difficult. Well, we'll have to see what the snow map has in store for us tomorrow. But until then, I want to see if I can hit Lightspeed again. See if I can break my record. We got pretty far. We got pretty far. We achieved our stream goal of hitting Author. And we are technically an hour in, but I did start the stream like 10 minutes early. So we're about 56 minutes in. Roughly 56 minutes in. So that's not bad. Not bad at all, being able to go that far on this track. And get an hour. Almost an hour. It seems like I learned things in an hour in regards to gaming. Oh, I hit the wall. Because if you recall, on my finales for Cuphead, it took me an hour to beat King Dice, and then it took me an hour to beat the devil himself. So, and then it took me an hour to get Author Medal on this. So, I guess I just learn in hours. I just learned something in an hour. So, I wish I could say the same for like anything else in my life. It's like, hey, can I learn like 50 new Spanish words in an hour and actually use them in a sentence in an hour? Is that something that can be feasibly possible? Like, I would love to see that. I would love to. Because I can learn so many languages if I could learn 50 words at a time and use them in sentences. I mean, as it is, I can barely speak English. Just because my brain don't work too well. Even though I use proper English and grammar there. I think I use good grammar there. I don't know, grammar in English is a very tricky subject. And I'm rambling again, but that's fine, because these are victory laps. These are victory laps. So, do I want to break my record? Yes. Is it important? Hell no. Not at all. I'm just looking forward to going back full circle to the conversation that we've been trying to have for like the past hour now. Just looking forward to playing Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, I'll say we're going to, because this is a stream, and you guys are all invited. So, we're going to be playing that game. I'm going to have the stream on mature, so you will have to click the thing saying that this is a mature stream, at least when I'm playing that game. And topping that off, there are 3 different like backgrounds you can give your character on top of other traits. And so one trait is the one that is show up a lot on the trailers, which is the street thug trait. So you are the person who is born and raised in the streets. You know your lingo, you know your way around the town and all the bad areas. And you got a lot of street knowledge. And they show you, that's the people that they show a lot on the, and for the promotional stuff. Oh, I took this turn back. For all the promotional stuff for the game. So you have that. You have Nomad, which is a person who lives on the outskirts of town with a bunch of people. You're basically like country folk, just that it's like a desert. So you live out in the desert with your family, and it's all about like family stuff. So like Fast and the Furious type deal, I guess. And then you have a corporate option, which is where you're just a pencil pusher. Well, I don't know if they have pencils in the year 2077. But yeah, you're just pushing documents and files and everything in an office, and you're getting pushed and bullied around, and then something happens and you end up going on a wild ride. So, in regards to that, I do intend to take a lane that is probably going to be the road least taken. Maybe. It's not going to be the most popular option. I can say that because I know the Street Thug option is going to be the most popular because that's the one that's showing off all the time. But my option is going to be the corporate run. I'm going to start off with corporate. I'm going to get bullied around by my coworkers and by my supervisors and bosses. Just like in real life, not really. And then I'm going to end up breaking loose due to the story. And I'm going to take things in a professional manner, professional business-like manner. It's going to be somewhat stealthy. It's going to rely a lot on like intelligence and a bit of charisma. So I'm hoping to get some cool choices there. It's not going to be guns out all the time. Hopefully it's not going to be guns out ever. It's going to be a bit of a more stealthier run. But if we do mess up, hey, a few dead bodies on our wake is not... It's the least of our concerns. Hold on. Wow. I tied it. I tied my personal best. With a different line. Watch this. I kept my wheels as straight as possible, and I tied it. Wow. So yeah, that's my plan for Cyberpunk 2077. We'll see how it unravels when the game gets released and I'm actually able to stream it. Because it is also being launched at the same time that I'll be out of town. So that's also the reason why I'm streaming this now, to try and like build up an audience and everything for the month. And then when I'm actually able to stream and everything, I'll have a returning audience and a new audience and so on and so forth. But also, I just want to play video games, and I want to play them for a living. Is that too much to ask? I ask of you. So, I can't wait to get my hands on that game, can't wait to play it, and we're probably going to go through a few runs on that game. We're going to do the corporate run. I mean, I might do the street run after that, but I may lean more towards Nomad just because, like, again, everyone wants to do the street thug map, the street thug run, everyone. And so I'd rather not do that because it's just not going to be unique. And I want to show off, like, the other side of the game that, like, 70% of the people aren't going to see. Because they're either not going to play it or not going to watch it. So, yeah, that's gonna kind of backfire on me, but who cares? It's going to be fun, it's going to be unique, it's going to be cool. And I may or may not have face cam available when I do that stream. All depends. All depends. It's up in the air. It's a while from now. So till then, we're just going to keep grinding, because life's a grind. And you just gotta learn how to have fun with a shaker. Just gotta learn how to have fun with a machine as you grind down your life. And yeah, that's all there is. So as we ride off into the sunset here after an hour and 10 minutes. Actually, after a full hour now, because like I said, started 10 minutes early. I'm gonna do some a little bit of R&R. And put this stream on a break for a few minutes. And then we gotta figure out what the next game to play. We gotta figure out what to play next after this. Let's give ourselves 3 more good tries. No, good try. Hold on. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work either. Come on, come on. I need at least... Okay, we'll make it 2 good tries. Like, I should have called it when I tied my record, but like, I'm too stubborn for that. I gotta figure out how to be faster. I found Lightspeed again. I just don't know how to save it, because it's so much speed. I don't know what to do with it. Ow. Stubbed my front little tiny toe up there, up on the little bit there. Okay, I see. I don't really want to turn on the booster. Got it. Oh, I think I found Lightspeed again. Hold on. That's not the lane I was thinking of doing. I just did that like not on accident, just habit, I guess. Alright, we're giving up a lot at the beginning here. Let's see if we can make up any of it at the back end. We're not gonna make up any on the back end. Okay. I lost too much time at the beginning. Okay. Ow. Alright, like I said, we're wrapping it up here, but really want to give it a few more good tries here. Oh. And that's why I want to give it a few more good tries. Broke it down to 18.7, top 10, top 300 US even. I mean, that's an OCD person's like dream right there to get top 10, top 300. The only way that could be better is if it's top 10, top 100, but I'm not gonna give it that much time to do that. So we're gonna hear our controller drop to the cradle, and we're gonna put this stream on the Be Back Soon screen, and then from there we will have to figure out what to do next.